Hello and welcome back to Tropical Garden UK. Join me on this episode where we're going to try and save a red banana. You can see from this banana, it's looking like it's struggling a little bit. So it was kept indoors over winter on the drier side, and it was put outside a couple of months ago in a bit of shade, just trying to get used to being back outside, but it potentially didn't have long enough to start to adapt and get enough water in there gradually. It was planted out, and you can see here that each leaf is getting smaller and smaller. So that's what's known as the strangles, and from some of the research that I've done, it seems more common with the red Ensete Maurelii compared to Montbéliardi or any of the other bananas for that matter. And that can often happen where the strangles is where the growth happens so quickly that before the leaf is fully unfurled, another one is already grown through it, and they can often join together and ultimately just strangle themselves and stop its growth in the long run. So we're going to have to try and do some emergency action here and see if we can try and save this plant, because it is a bit of a stunner once it's in the middle of summer and in its full growth. So what I'm actually going to have to do here is I'm going to chop all of the leaves off, and I'm going to actually decapitate it at the top, and fingers crossed it works and it comes back. I've seen mixed reports on this. Some have died and some have survived. So this is a bit of an experiment. Hopefully you'll learn something from this as well. If it goes well, I'll let you guys know in the future, and I'll try and keep a bit of an update as to how it gets on over the next couple of days. Okay, so the banana is at the chop. I've taken all of the bigger lower leaves off from the end of last year, and I've actually cut it straight across the top, as you can see. So a banana is just made up, it's a pseudo stem, it's made up of old leaves. So fingers crossed, if I've got this correctly, new leaves should start and push through the centre at a better rate now. Hopefully it's settled in and there won't be kind of two leaves growing in one and trying to take over each other. So we'll have a little look. Right, so this is 12 hours on from when I cut the top off. You can see that it's already actually started in a bit of growth. Okay, so we're about 36 to 48 hours on, so a couple of days after I did that, and it does look promising. You can see that there is a new leaf trying to kind of push itself out there, so they are going to be a little bit distorted for the first few leaves, but hopefully, given we've got some good heat coming, that should hurry up that process, and we'll hopefully have a good looking banana in around a month's time. So what I'll do is I'll keep everyone updated with the progress, and if it has been successful, and this could be something that you can potentially try in the future. So a learning for me personally, and a recommendation for everyone else, is if you do have Ensete Maurelii indoors over winter as a bit more of a house plant, when you do take it outside, slowly start and add water for a slightly longer period of time than what I did. So I only did that for around a week maximum before I ended up planting it out. And planting it out, putting some extra compost down, a bit of water, might have been the reason why it just quickened its pace a little bit too much, and could have been the potential problem here where it suffered from the strangles. So hopefully that was useful for people. Just a quick video today. I'll put out another one next week where we're going to be looking at some different varieties of colocasia. If you like the video and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.